Right, so what's on the bench today? Well, there's actually two of them. And this is a mini disc player, the earlier model. And the fault was it wasn't ejecting and it wasn't actually coming on. Nothing, absolutely zilch. So all it was the on-off switch at the back. Never been used for donkey's years, so obviously the contacts were worn in it and mucky and God knows what. So I've bypassed that. It's on, just goes straight to standby. And the little mini belt that's inside these things was slipping because it was worn. Replaced that, 10 cents. Tap valve, that's all it was, tap seal. The other one, which I've got here, is slightly different. Just to say the least. I've had to take all this out to get at what's wrong with it. And what it is, the phono plugs in and out have been used that many times in the back here that this is a bit loose and it's rocking on the circuit board. And what it's probably done, I don't know for sure, but I think it has, it'll have cracked the solder joints underneath. So what I've got to do, I've got to take all this out, and there it is there on the end. Now, it's very difficult to see this stuff, so as you know, I've got my trusty magnifying glass. Now to solder these, it's done by a machine, by a robot. I've got to do it by hand, but the easiest way to find out which joint it is just to resolder every joint. That way you usually find that you've got the right one, because trying to find it, you've got to literally rock that and see if you can see any movement in the pin, and you can't on this, so it could be inside, which is the worst one it can be. But anyway, we're going to have a go at it. I'm going to put the soldering iron on and put some blodges of solder on there and put it all back together and see if it works. Luxury. Nobody ever fixes things anymore. They chuck all this junk in the bin, because look at it, even if you can find the fault, can you actually fix it? Well, 9 times out of 10 you can't, but some of it you can, depends what it is. Normally it's the exterior stuff that takes the hammering. It's not this stuff. This stuff usually lasts pretty good, no problem at all. So I'm going to have a go at this and see, I'll let you know if it fixes or not. See how we get on, okay? Yes, well, even so, I say it myself, I am flipping marvellous. Both working perfectly, back to normal. What a saving on money from throwing it in the bleeding bin. And mini discs last forever. Rock on, Tommy.